Hi everyone.
All right, hey everybody, welcome back. It's another edition of B&R Adventures. And last time we saw you guys, we were exploring downtown Fresno. We took a little tour, walking tour around downtown Fresno. And really sorry it's loud on this corner right here. We'll only be here for a second and then we'll get to where you can probably hear us a little bit better. But today we've decided that we're going to go on a little adventure here at an area and also in Fresno called Riverpark. You can see the sign behind us, Riverpark. This is like a shopping and dining area that's in Fresno. I've got Vanna White here. She turning the letters.
Would you like to buy it now?
I'd like to buy an E.
An E. Oh.
An E. Let me buy an E. Oh, an E right there. There we go. I bought a vowel and I bought an E. So today will be a good day to explore Riverpark because today is the Riverpark Farmers Market. They have this 2 times a week. At Riverpark. I believe it's on Tuesdays, and we know that it's on Saturdays because today is Saturday, and they're having it today. I don't know about Tuesdays. It's either Tuesday or Thursday, but I think it's Tuesday. So that would make, I don't know. Don't quote me on the Tuesday, but I know they have it twice a week here at Riverpark. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip the camera around here in a minute. We're going to take you on a little tour of this area here in Fresno called the Riverpark. With shopping, dining, there's a lot of stuff to explore, and especially today because there's a farmer's market, so it's going to be pretty awesome. So, all right, we are going to flip this around. We're going to show you, we're on the corner of Blackstone and Knees. It's a very busy intersection. That's why it's so loud behind us. There's a lot of cars. This is also like right where like In-N-Out Burger and Chick-fil-A is the two craziest
restaurants,
like drive-through lines in the same parking lot, and it's also the entrance to the 41 freeway. So, all right, we're gonna flip this around. All right, so this is kind of the entrance to Riverpark, and right here, this used to be fountains, like right over here, but they're off. I don't know if they are ever on anymore. I don't know what's going on. Here's those Fresno native palm trees that we talked about last time when we were in downtown Fresno. Yep. So there's been a lot of change at Riverpark. I'm gonna say it's recent. It's recent. I mean, it's not like, you know, in the last year, but there has been a lot of change. So there's a PF Chang's. We do have a PF Chang's here now. There is the Golden Horse is out front. Yep. We'll see it here when we come around the corner. And by the way, it's like amazingly awesome here in Fresno. It's like, it's so nice today. Like the weather is like beautiful and sunny, and it's just really, really nice. So once we go into Riverpark, we'll have to put our masks on, but we're out in the middle of the parking lot. There's nobody around us. So let me flip it back. Oh. So here is PF Chang's right here. They have an outdoor dining area. There's a Macy's here. High class right here. High class. There's a lot, but so basically here's the deal with Riverpark. So Riverpark, before Riverpark, this was here, but if you look off in the distance there's a small parking lot. Well, where that building is, let me point, right there, those buildings right there, they didn't used to be here. That was all parking. Here at Riverpark, there's a movie theater, there's a lot of restaurants and shopping, and it was all parking for the movie theater. So, and the shopping and stuff. But they've expanded Riverpark, and they've added a lot more shops, and they just kind of built it out into the parking lot. They do have a parking garage here at Riverpark that's right over there. So we'll show you the horse. You got to see the horse if you're gonna come by PF Chang's. You got to see the horse.
Oh, they painted him. He's not gold anymore.
I think he's always white. I said the Golden Horse. I said the Golden Horse. What I'm thinking of is in on Blackstone and Shaw. Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. The Golden Horse. Be careful. Does that horse? The horse doesn't bite. Don't stand in the back end of that horse.
Don't stand in the back end.
Yeah, you don't want to see what happens there. All right, so here is Macy's, and this used to be Forever 21?
Forever 21.
Yeah, and it became a Macy's in the last like 2 years, maybe 3 years. And then across from River Park, which people often say, River Park, it's part of River Park. It's actually not part of River Park. It's a separate development called Villaggio or something like that. But yeah, it's different. But there's like more restaurants and things over in that area. Sorry, I gotta put my mask on because we're coming up to people here.
Yep.
So you see, this is just like the parking area. Macy's. Macy's needs to clean their windows.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
Their windows are filthy.
They're filthy.
We need to get Macy's. We need to get some window washers on Macy's. All right, so across the street there's a Barnes & Noble. In this shopping center here at River Park, there used to be a Borders, but
Yeah.
we know what happened there.
Yeah.
There are no more Borders.
No more Borders.
Out of business.
Yep. We used to love going down.
So love to go to Borders. So in the corner right here, this is the first part of like the expansion of River Park when they built out into the parking lot, and they've put a Ruth's Chris Steakhouse here.
More shopping.
It's like it's lots of shopping, outdoor mall shopping. You're gonna see a lot of the typical stores,
Chain stores.
the chain stores that you would see at a
mall.
typical shopping mall.
Yeah.
Children's Play. I mean, there's Bath and Body Works. But again, today is the farmers market, so we'll get to check that out. You can see it's a little bit breezy. A few whimsical clouds. I just wanted to say whimsical. A few whimsical clouds in the sky.
Whimsical.
Whimsical.
Sounds like a Dr. Seuss.
It's just a fun word to say, whimsical.
It's like a Dr. Seuss, Mac. Just like a Dr. Seuss.
Just like Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Dr. Brian.
Dr. Brian. Tilly's. You got
All right, so here's
Tilly's.
Tilly's. Looks like they're having like an outdoor
Yard
sale. Or, yeah, having a yard sale at
Yeah,
Tilly's.
yard sale, yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So like here's some like the main streets here. And like I said, this used to all be parking, like over like these buildings, and then these buildings were there. So this was all here, but this was all parking. Now they made like streets, and today, like I said, it's farmers market, so you see like lots of the vendors, lots of the booths.
You ready to go in?
Mm-hmm. So we'll head into the farmers market. Check it out. Yeah, we'll start at the beginning and make our way through here.
Ice cold lemonade. Is it in a jug?
Not in the jug. Oh no, it is, I think, because it's Yosemite's concessions. Yeah. This is the good lemonade place. They sell lemonade, and they sell it in like a refillable jar that you can bring back. It's pretty darn good though. Good stuff. And then of course, if we need shoes, we got a Famous Footwear. They don't have my size, unfortunately. Don't have my size.
Thank you.
So this company right here that does the lemonade, they also have another booth where they sell like homemade root beer, and they do root beer floats. Sarsaparilla, yeah. So it's pretty cool, and it's really good. And they basically give you a jar, and if you bring the jar back, you get refills for real cheap, like $2, $3 for a float, and they're like huge, like mason jars. So it's pretty cool. Oh, we could donate blood today while we're here at the farmers market. We can get European waxing right now, right today.
Right, we'll get you a Brazilian wax. We'll go live.
We'll go live for the Brazilian wax.
Yeah.
right, and then they've put in like a little bit of artwork over here. It's just kind of it's a store that's just available. Sorry, you can't see because of the glare. All you see is me. Put a little bit of artwork in. We'll go back out into the farmers market area here. Check it out. So this is a churro stand. They make a bunch of different types of churros called Poppy Churro. And here's what their menu looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Churros! Delicious churros.
No one can say it just quite like us.
Who likes churros? Raise your hand.
Churros. Churros.
That's right. We know how to say
We know how to do
churros. That's right. We were churro salespeople
Yep, we were.
at the arena. So, all right, flip the camera back around. Get it off of me. Sephora. We can go to Sephora.
Yeah.
Won't that be fun?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Look, here's Lao street food. Here's their menu. Sticky rice on wheels. Laotian food. Lao. Yeah, Laotian, yeah.
Here in Nevada Street. Soldier.
Homemade soaps.
Homemade soap.
Oh, hey. Look at it. There's a Mickey sign.
Oh, it's a game.
Welcome. Some homemade jewelry.
Baked goods.
Butternut Baking Company.
It's a lemon bar.
Here's what they've got.
$7 for bread.
Butternut Baking. Should we go into pink and get some
Underwear?
nightwear? Girl Scout cookies? Yeah. You're gonna get in line to get some Girl Scout
I'm gonna
cookies.
get some Girl Scout cookies.
Uh-oh.
I can't
We've
wait
gotta-
to get them delivered. I have to get them now.
Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta get them now. No waiting. No waiting on register 8. All right, we've also got some like kettle corn.
Should I get one of each? One of each?
Yeah. One of each. We can share them. If you're watching and you want Girl Scout cookies, hit the like button.
Hit the
You'll have to come to
subscribe
Fresno.
button. Hit the subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and come to Fresno. And then you can have one cookie out of the box. Well, maybe 2. If you hit the like and the subscribe, then you get 2 cookies.
Yeah. But you have to come to Fresno to get them.
Yeah, you have to come to Fresno.
You have to come
That's
to
the
Fresno
caveat.
to
You
get 'em.
have to come to Fresno. You have to fly, drive, canoe, however you can get here. Have you ever canoed to Fresno?
Bicycle bill for 2.
Yes. Yes. All right, so yep, we're waiting here to get some Girl Scout cookies. You can see like a little bit more. There's some new stuff here. There's this place here called Ale House Brewing. It's like kind of like a microbrewery. It's interesting. There's a lot of those are popping up. I know they're kind of popping up everywhere, but here in Fresno they're popping up everywhere. And if you watched our last video from where we did the walking tour of downtown, you noticed that there's a whole lot of those all around Fresno. And then there's movie theaters at the end of this row here. So right there where you see it says Edwards. So that's the movie theater. It's a Regal Cinema. That's the like the big screen, the IMAX. So that's what I was trying to say. I couldn't think of the IMAX screen. So they have an IMAX screen on this side, and then on the back is the other part of the movie theater. And we'll go back there in a minute because they're actually doing a lot of work. They're remodeling the entire theater, and we thought that they were just remodeling the theaters, but they're remodeling like the entire movie theater. Like, you'll see when we go over there at night, like they've got the entire place under construction. I don't think we realized that. We just thought that it was going to be the theater part, like the seating, and they're putting in like they already had like the theater seating. It was kind of getting run down, and it's like the most popular movie theater probably in Fresno, so it was really kind of getting run down. So Girl Scout cookies, we got to get Girl Scout cookies. Come on, one of each. And you can see that, like, at Farmers Market, I mean, it goes quite a ways down here, and we'll finish walking down towards there, and then we'll go over by the movie theater and show you guys what the movie theater is all about, and the work that they're doing on the movie theater. So it'll be pretty cool, pretty interesting. And again, it's like a really, really nice day today. It's probably like 70 degrees, maybe 75 degrees. It's a little bit breezy, but it is nice. So we'll see. And we actually need to get a few things from the farmers market, from produce wise, because Ralph is making pozole tomorrow, and we need to get some cabbage and some other stuff. So see what happened over here.
I got
What's going on over here?
peanut butter patty.
All right.
I got peanut butter sandwiches.
Okay.
I got shortbread.
Okay.
I got thin mints.
Okay.
I got caramel delight.
Caramel delights.
These used to be samosas. I got lemonades.
Okay.
I got s'mores. Yeah, s'mores.
Okay.
And I think this is a new one. This is called Toastillé.
French toast inspired cookies, dipped in delicious icing and full of flavor in every bite.
Well, we'll see about that.
We'll see. We'll test them later.
I need to run to the car.
We'll see and test them later.
I can just carry this.
Okay. So we'll just continue on here. You need some cactus? This is the place to get them? Right here?
Hi, good.
How's it going? So, lots of different cactus.
Yeah, see?
Don't touch it, Ralph. Don't touch it.
I'm watching.
He's trouble, I'm telling you. He's trouble.
He says I'm trouble. That's,
Where's security at?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Right there.
Have a good one.
Don't touch the cactus.
I was
Don't
about to
shake the baby.
I was gonna get pricked.
Bruce Lee.
Greener
Mushrooms.
there.
You want some mushrooms? Big mushrooms. Uh-huh. So this over here, this H&M, so that used to be Borders Books. So a long time ago, that was where Borders was, and then across the street was, you know, Barnes and Noble. So Borders went out of business, you know, a while ago. Hasn't been a thing for a while. So Ralph is learning all about mushrooms, Central Valley mushrooms. So that used to be Borders, and then we're gonna go in here and we're gonna show you guys some like the restaurants that are in here, and we're gonna tell you a funny story when we get down to part of those restaurants over there. Tell you a really funny story. So
This is Donald from the Central Valley Mushrooms.
Central Valley mushrooms. All right, awesome.
He grows mushrooms.
All right, cool.
Everyone.
How's it going?
Want to tell them about your mushrooms?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah, so I'm Donald. I'm the owner of Central Valley Mushrooms. We're an urban farm right here in Fresno.
All right.
It's grown on Ashland and Marks. You can find us here at River Park on Tuesday nights and Saturday mornings.
Oh, he confirmed. He confirmed on my Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I wasn't 100% sure about the Tuesday thing.
But yeah,
all right,
we're
awesome.
just
Tuesdays.
trying to educate people on the different variety of edible mushrooms. There's more than just the button, cremini, and portobello mushrooms. There's different varieties that have different flavors, textures, and if anything, you just come out and learn about these mushrooms. We have a facility that we grow mushrooms in. We have grow kits. We give tours of the farm.
Oh.
You guys can find us at centralvalleymushrooms.com or on our Instagram at Central Valley Mushrooms. And once again, my name is Donald. Feel free to reach out.
All right, cool.
We're just looking for the other fungi people in the area and have a good time.
Yeah.
All right. It sounds, you know, it doesn't sound as attractive when you're like, oh, we're looking for fungi. You know, maybe fun guy. We're looking for fun guys. That's what we're looking for.
Your mushrooms will look really good. What do you do to make them look good?
I just pick them fresh.
Just pick them fresh?
You said like an hour before?
Yeah.
An hour before the
Yeah,
market.
we pick them an hour before
Pick them an
market.
hour before
Oh,
the
no.
market.
So
ladies
the one that looks like a hamster, what's going on with that mushroom?
Yeah, that's called the lion's mane. It's a really popular mushroom in the last year. A lot of people were just consuming that for its medicinal purposes. It was either in a powder form, and then now that we actually grow it on a fresh, we tell people why just take a peel when you get no enjoyment from it, when you can actually cook it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
From a health standpoint, but from a food standpoint.
They look really pretty.
Yeah.
I was walking by and we were just like, oh, this is...
That one looks like, isn't that from Mario Brothers? It's not pink and white, right? It's actually a real mushroom, not a Mario Brothers mushroom. So this one looks like a
Hey, are
hamster.
these actual mushrooms or are they just like statues?
Yeah. Where do I buy a mushroom statue?
Yeah, exactly.
Who made what
Hobby
trophy
Lobby.
shop?
Hold on, Hobby Lobby. You go to
Hobby Lobby has the mushroom statue. Awesome.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Take care.
That was cool.
All right, let's see here. What else we got going on here?
Honey. We got
Honey?
fresh honey from the market. Let's see what we got.
Hey, look at this parking is just for me. Right here. Just for me. They reserved this spot just for me. And look, I'm gonna take advantage of it. So here's some oranges. The officer, they're getting some honey. Once again, this is where Borders used to be. They put in a Yard House restaurant like at the end of the driveway right here. So they got like a lot of outdoor seating. It's cool to come, you know, especially in the summer, like we were talking about like in our last video, that the summers in Fresno are super hot, but you know, it's okay in the nighttime, in the evening, it cools down and stuff. So it's not a bad place to come, you know, just kind of like hang out on the patio and stuff. So all right, what do we got some?
So we got some honey.
We got some honey.
This is from Hinkle's Honey Farm.
Hinkle's honey.
Yeah, it's harvest here in different parts of the valley. The girl says she's not really comfortable talking on camera, so
That's okay.
she told me to go ahead and talk about her.
Yeah.
It's good honey. Hopefully we'll try it and see.
Okay.
And so I just want to get a sample size just try it out.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
all right.
Cool. And they're here every Tuesday and Saturday?
Every Tuesday and yeah.
All right. Yeah. Oh, they wanted to be on camera? Oh, yeah, go talk to them. Sorry, we don't just go up to people, you know, and with filming, we make sure that they're okay with being live and all that good stuff. So yeah, so there's where the Yard House is. So you can see like lots of people like dining outdoors, and again, like right here used to be Borders, but look right here, we've got like all kinds of like different like wild Alaskan salmon, smoked salmon, Cajun, plain honey, black pepper, garlic sriracha, salmon jerky. I guess if you want salmon, they've got it. All right, and then you've got, what's this here? Pepperoni pizza egg rolls. Pepperoni pizza egg rolls. Smoked tri-tip mac and cheese egg rolls. Look at all these crazy egg rolls they've got here. Pork, chicken, pho, bacon jalapeno. A lot of different kinds of egg rolls right here. Bonita's on a roll. Here's what they've got. Here's their special.
They like that.
If you can see it. If you can see it.
We got the fish.
I know, we got salmon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently they do free delivery in the Fresno area. All right, so once again, we're going to go where Borders used to be, and we're going to make a U-turn. Yeah, U-turn completed. All right, here's a barbecue sauce place.
Yeah.
Locally made barbecue sauce. Sauce and marinade.
Let's see.
Here's what they've got. Oh, smoky pork cracklings. Yeah? All right. Very nice. All right, so Border. River Park. Let's celebrate together. So this is the kind of the end of where the farmers market is. It comes like down, like we walked all the way down to the end this way, and now we're gonna keep on coming, keep going down this way here, and check out some other booths that they have here at the Fresno Farmers Market, and then we'll go check out where the movie theater is and like the work they're doing on the movie theater. I hope everybody enjoyed learning about mushrooms today. That was actually pretty awesome. That place you can go there and they'll teach you all about mushrooms, and interesting stuff. I didn't know that there was mushrooms that look like rodents. So anyway, it was very, very interesting. So pretty cool stuff. So we're gonna keep on. Here we go. Mini donuts. Mini sirloin burgers. Yippee-yi-yo. Mini sirloin burgers. Way out west. Those are mighty cowboys. Tiny and bold. All right, we know too much about that. I think we're good with cookies. Yes, those will be perfect for a trip to Arizona. So we're going to Arizona. We're leaving on Friday, and now we have snacks for our trip to Arizona. Rawr. Dinosaur. Rawr. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna walk over here.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
That hat needs to say Dodgers on it.
No. Come on.
Dodgers.
All right. So that's the IMAX theater that was at earlier. Welcome, we're open. So this is like a little like pedestrian walkway entrance, like into River Park Farmers Market, all that good stuff. You can get crepes and macaroons right here. And then we're gonna head over there. We're gonna walk over towards the movie theater. And check out the buildings of the movie theater. So it was cool at the mushroom booth. We did confirm that the farmers market here at River Park is open Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays is in the evening. I think it's I don't know what time it starts. He might have said Tuesday evenings and Saturdays are the daytime. Right now it's I don't even know what time it is. Right now it's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I probably started this morning, and I'm guessing it'll go till 4, 5, 6, something like that. But it's every Tuesday and Saturday, right here at Riverpark in Fresno, the corner of Blackstone and Knees. It's kind of, you know, I mean, for a while, you know, this was like really like the place to like be, but there's a lot of new stuff that's kind of come in Fresno since Riverpark's been built, so it's still a pretty happening place, like on the weekends and stuff. So, and especially like during non-COVID times. So, in a minute, if you stay tuned and you like and subscribe, then you'll see me jump into the fountain. No, you won't do that.
No.
All right, here we go. We're going to walk over to the movie theater.
He's a coffee person.
A coffee person.
He told me to email him.
Okay. Ohana Pantry. All right, so we're gonna get to the funny story. We're gonna walk over this way, and we're gonna tell you a funny story when we get over this way, right over here. As we walk this way.
We walk this way.
We're gonna. Okay, here we go.
Is it about teaser?
No,
Oh.
it's about the former establishment known as Daba Dang.
Oh, yeah.
Back around here. So this is brand new.
A brand new brewery.
Brand new brewery here in Riverpark. So pretty cool. It's pretty happening. Very busy. I know when we were here a little while ago, it seemed like they had like kind of like long like wait times. So all right, we're gonna stop when we get right up here. I'm gonna show you this sign. So this right here, Spicy J Specialty Chinese Cuisine. So I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna flip the camera around. Oh, I gotta get away from the music. Sorry, copyright music. Stay away from the copyright music. Yeah. We gotta get away from the music. La di da 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 da. La di da da da. We'll go right over here. This will be a good spot to do it. You're gonna hear some construction noise in the background, and we'll show you what's going on with that. But first, we'll tell you the story. Just come over here. Get away from the music.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. So, that restaurant that we just showed you the sign of, Spicy J's, used to be a restaurant called Daba Dang. Daba Dang was a really good restaurant. And Spicy J's, Ralph and I we went and ate there. That's where we ate today. We had our lunch. We hadn't been there since it changed from Daba Dang to Spicy J's.
And you actually read your fortune.
Yeah, I read my fortune, and we're gonna get to that. So, when it was Daba Dang, when Ralph and I lived in Fresno many years ago, like 20 years ago, before we moved back to Fresno, we used to go to Daba Dang quite a bit. Well, one time we went to Daba Dang. It was a work trip where it wasn't a work trip. It was just like a work kind of get together. Like after work, a bunch of us who worked at the Holiday Inn in Fresno got together and decided we were going to come to Daba Dang, and I think maybe we went and saw a movie or something at the movie theater, which that's all this noise behind us. It's the construction, but it's all right. You can still hear us. So, and we'll show you that construction in a minute.
Can we tell her to be quiet?
Yeah, can we ask them to be quiet? So anyway, we were eating at Daba Dang, and we were having a wonderful time and having a wonderful meal, and it came time to finish our meal and get on with our evening. So the waiter brought over to our table. He brought the checks, and of course, you know, it's an Asian restaurant, Chinese food, so they did bring fortune cookies for everybody to enjoy a fortune cookie. Well, I'm not sure what I was thinking or what was going on at the time. I don't drink, so I wasn't drunk. I don't know what exactly was going on, but I ate that fortune cookie like I had never eaten a fortune cookie before in my entire life. I ate that fortune cookie. I just popped that whole thing in my mouth and ate it. Well, as you know, inside of a fortune cookie is a fortune that's written on a piece of paper. And I didn't quite even really think about it until everyone at the table said, all right, it's time to go around and read everybody's fortune. So we're like, cool. So they start going around the table and reading the fortunes, and they're coming around to me, and I'm like, where's my fortune? Like, what did I do with my fortune? Like, I can't find it anywhere. I don't see it. I don't like it. And then I feel like in my throat, like I feel like a lump in my throat, like maybe paper in my throat. And I realized what happened. That when I ate the fortune cookie, I ate the entire fortune cookie, including the fortune. So when it got around to me at the table, they said, what does your fortune say? And I said, I'm not sure. I'll have to let you know in a couple of days. And anyway, it kind of became a goofy like story. Of course, everybody told like the server. And Ralph and I used to go there a lot. So whenever we would go there, like I was known as the guy that like ate the whole fortune cookie with the fortune and all. And they would not ever let me live it down. So
a couple years ago, we've come back to Fresno and ate at Daba Ding. And Brian tells one of his co-workers about the story. And what happened was his co-worker decides to tell the waitress, was like, oh yeah, I've heard of that. And she turns around and looks, she goes, oh my God, you're the guy that ate the fortune.
This is like 10 years later. So anyway, they've completely changed now. It's a new restaurant, and I'm happy to report, actually the food was really good.
Really good.
Like one thing I'll say is that if you plan on coming there to eat there, the dinner portions are really large. So they give you a lot of food, like more food than you can really eat.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to report that at the end of our meal, they brought us a fortune cookie. I took the fortune out and read it, and I ate the cookie apart from the fortune. So I did not eat the fortune.
And also the waitress didn't recognize him or doesn't know who he is.
Now that they're a new company, they don't recognize me anymore. So I can go there. I feel comfortable going to eat there again. So yeah, so that's my fortune cookie story. From Daba Ding, now called Spicy J's Specialty Chinese. So anyway, the food was really good. I would highly recommend it if you're there.
The food was really good. The food was really, really good. I really liked it.
Yeah. So all right, so we're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna flip the camera around here, kind of. So you'll see Five Guys burgers right there. Five Guys. That's been there for a couple of years. That used to be Johnny Rockets. Johnny Rockets didn't renew their lease. Or I'm sorry, I think that Riverpark, the shopping center, didn't renew the lease for Johnny Rockets. I don't know the exact story, but I know there was some trouble, and I don't know exactly what happened. But anyway, Five Guys has replaced what used to be Johnny Rockets. Right here is Blaze Pizza. This used to be something else too, and now I don't remember.
Fusion.
What it was? Fusion, yeah, some kind of fusion restaurant.
This used to be a falafel waffle.
Yeah, this used to be a falafel place. It's closed. The Broilers. It's closed and available. If you're looking for restaurant space, there you go. Used to be the Broilers. They put in some new stuff over here. So basically this area right here, this used to be the World Sports Cafe that was owned by Tim McDonald, who played on the San Francisco 49ers. But that's gone now, and they've put in the new stuff to, like they separated it out, and they have this restaurant called J-Pot, and then there's another restaurant down here called The Hangar, which is like burgers, hamburgers, and fries and shakes and all that good stuff. So here's more of River. So this is the other side of Riverpark. The other side. There's more shopping across the way. It's a Target and a Best Buy and all the chain stores. And then like probably like one of our favorite restaurants is over this way here, and it's Texas de Brazil, Brazilian Steakhouse. But this is what replaced World Sports Cafe right here. The hangar, great food, great hangar. And again, it's burgers and all that good stuff. It's
modeled
yeah.
after the place at Disney.
The thing about this restaurant is that they modeled this restaurant after Soarin' Over California, or Soarin' Over the World, or however you go. It used to be Soarin' Over California, now it's Soarin' Over the World. But when you go in there, they do show like every like 30 minutes they have like a video that comes on, kind of similar to the Soarin' video. And you see like they've got like lights on the floor and like going into the restaurant. So it's pretty cool. But it's themed after Soarin' at Disney's California Adventure. All right, so here is Edwards Cinema. They're actually rebranding to Regal. Regal has always owned Edwards. Well, I mean, in the most recent times they've owned them. Obviously, they were something else before, owned by Edwards. But they're remodeling it, and we'll show you here. You kind of see it in a second ago when we were like telling our story. But what's really kind of funny here is that it's not funny. It's probably kind of sad, but they have like the movie posters are still up from like the movies that we're supposed to be showing last year. Like if you look right here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it says coming soon, and it's the Ghostbusters coming summer of 2020. And like, you know, that movie was supposed to come out on July 3rd, Free Guy. This is all last year, and the movie theaters have been closed since then, so there haven't been really any releases, and obviously they haven't come out and updated their posters because there's no timetable for when theaters are going to reopen. Although I think they're going to be reopening soon. There is somewhat of a timetable. So here's the front of it. It doesn't used to look like this because it's all taken apart. But this is basically the front of the movie theater. And you can see they're doing like a ton of work. So they've got like a big wall up, and this used to be like a glass. Basically, it was all glass in front. And like these were like the entrance doors. It was all glass, and then like the box office was like right over here. So they're doing a ton of work. Ton of work.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's Five Guys again. Over there is the Farmers Market. Again, that's the Edwards IMAX movie theater. See IMAX. Wetzel's Pretzels. Who wants a pretzel? And at the very end of this is Me and Ed's. And they have like a whole like arcade. I'm guessing that part of it's not open right now, but I don't really know. And then over here there's like a kids play area. All right, we'll go over here. We'll look at the movie posters that are on the wall. Let's check this out. Let's see. So here's the movies that were going to come out in 2020 that never came out. This was supposed to come out, A Quiet Place in the Park, or sorry, A Quiet Place Part 2, March 20th, right around the time when everything shut down.
Death on the Nile.
Death on the Nile, and all this stuff was supposed to be coming out to the movie theaters. But again, none of it did. Let's see, let's check out. There's some more down here. I don't know, they've been in there for a year. They're kind of weathered. All right, let's see what else. All right, April of 2020, No Time to Die, the James Bond movie was supposed to come out. Peter Rabbit
2.
Peter Rabbit 2.
Coming soon.
Small Potato, The Garden with Small Potatoes. That was supposed to come.
Oh, Top Gun.
The new Top Gun movie was supposed to be released in 2020. You could sign up for $21 a month and see all the movies you want. Jungle Cruise was supposed to come out on July 24th, 2020. But again, it did not come out. And then Free Guy, this movie, the one that we saw already. So it's like being stuck in time. It's like a time capsule right here at the movie theater where they're showing the movies that
We're supposed to come out.
were supposed to come out in 2020 that never came out. So, all right. So here's Me and Ed's Coney Grill. Me and Ed's Pizza.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk over there right now. And
And then here's the parking garage that we were talking about. So the parking garage is, yeah, up close and personal with the parking garage. All right, and then we keep walking this way. Chili fries, corn dogs, hot dogs, tri-tip, ice cream, garlic fries.
That's all I'm going in for is the
In case I didn't tell you already, thank you for visiting. Once again, it's just the parking garage, and then we're going to be back to the front of where the farmers market starts. It's right up this way. If you remember the waxing center,
Yeah.
Anita Waxing.
Anita Waxing. She's gone forever.
She's gone forever.
Beloved by many.
And then when we come up here, we're going to be back on the other side of Macy's by where PF Chang's is. All right, so we're kind of back where we started. The farmers market behind us, the waxing center to the left.
Cookies and honey.
We've got cookie stash,
And honey.
cookie stash, and honey. So we're good to go.
Honey.
We weren't able to get some of the things we need because they're not in season at farmers market, but
Yeah.
it's all right. We'll get them later. So anyway, I hope that everybody enjoyed the little walking tour of the River Park area in Fresno, Blackstone and Knees. Once again, the farmers market here is every Tuesday and Saturday. So come check it out if you have a chance, if you're in the area. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool booths.
And also check out the mushrooms, Central Valley mushrooms.
Check out Central Valley Mushrooms. Yeah, that guy was very cool.
The guy was really
And,
cool, knowledgeable. Take a tour.
You can go there and take a tour and learn how mushrooms work, how they grow. And he said, you know, if you want to learn about fungi, well, I'm a fun guy. Here's a fun guy right here. So anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this as we take you around Fresno in our second series of exploring Fresno. We will come back live with another video. Well, we can't go live yet on YouTube. So we asked that everybody that watches our video
Please
to
share,
please
subscribe.
share our videos, subscribe, and like the videos.
Yeah.
Especially subscribe. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then we'll be able to go live and do live streams on YouTube. That's a YouTube rule. So we will make another video later this week. But until then, we hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good week. And we're leaving to go to Arizona on Friday. So we'll make some cool videos either on our way to Arizona, because we're stopping in some little tiny places, or when we get to Arizona. So, all right, everybody. Well, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Remember, like our channel, subscribe to our channel, and share if you can.
If you can.
We really appreciate it. We love the views, and we'd like to be able to go live on YouTube. So, anyway, have a great day. This is not goodbye. This is bye for now. See you later.
See you later.